Der gewähnt die Stadlos Achi Gdela von Gdela Israel. Bis Rabbi Seinu Nisiyenu is Deres wa Achi Achrenin. Bis dem Reben dem Schwer auf Mefi sein der Limo da Teira vekiye mitzveseho bechol katz vetevel bis in Apino Hachini Dacher.
The instructions were to go to Copenhagen, to start a yeshiva there for Scandinavia, with a small frum kehile, Yekeshe frum, and the Rov there. The Rebbe told me the whole peninsula is the final Eden. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland, and I should go visit them.
Als kommt dann eine Idee, als gefindt sich Hayid bemokim rochi. I doch sicher nicht auch in Lebora, Kodesh Borcho, Dover, Echet, Beilome, Levatova. Als ist angekommen die Idee, dass Simen, als darf in der Rufton, wird für ihn nicht tun, in dem und mir zu lernen.
In Norway, there was one Eid. Now something is bothering him. He wants to tell me something. But he doesn't want his wife to hear. Every once in a while he would send her out to bring something from the kitchen, bring water, bring a fruit. Somehow he found an occasion, he dared. Because we are here already about 15, 20 years. We don't see Eid. In Norway, the pastor in the small towns makes rounds in his parish. He comes into us also. The neighbors started nagging my wife. The pastor is so kind to you. Sunday morning, we go to the church, come with us. My wife started to say, look, maybe Tatya. What are we Jewish? What do we have Jewish? The Galach is coming visit us. Where is our Rov? Now I will tell her. Came a Rov.
What the father is a Cheche Davkin Gilo Hasido Love. Dort min au drauf auf demot wollen kommen, die was sie seine verstessen und verworfen und verloren. Und auch das der Simen am Greizer. Aufnehmen dem Schäfer Godel, das geht durch dem, was man nimmt mit, der Eid in Beere Tascher und den Idoch in Beere Mitzrayim.
Tasmania is a little island on the bottom of Australia. There had been a Yiddish kehillah there, very small, but over the years people had moved and there was very few people there. But my father received a message from there that they would like him to come to speak on an occasion there in the shul. The shul didn't get a minyan in those days. He was hesitant to go. He wrote to the Rebbe and he said, should I bother to go down there? The Rebbe very, very strongly encouraged him. He said, you have to go to Tasmania.
Das ist Schlichus aber Kodesh Borcho. Als wie bald der Rebbe Ezekli Mazel Zoltono die Schlich ist Davke in Apino Rechiko, is das ist sein Tachlis a Schleimus und duru wird der Griechen, dass dem Inje, was konnte, beschum even in der Griechen, bis wie was Hakrevo.
He went down there, he spoke. When he came back, he wrote a duch to the Rebbe and he said to the Rebbe, there's nothing there. There's no Shabbos, there's no kashrus, there's nothing, absolutely nothing there. And the Rebbe answered and said, what you should do there is you have to send to the shul every week a dozen chickens, kosher chickens. Just send it to the shul. 6 months later, he got a call from them to come again. He asked about the chickens. They said, well, to tell you the truth, only one family came and bought 2 chickens, and they were not Shomer Torah mitzvahs at all.
Kimeduber kama piyome von kama sipurim wie Inyonim. Als mod goni gewusst, was mod gemacht, a Reichem und mod Mischane gewinnt, der Seder Chayo, von der Zweiten mit gar mit dem gerät.
When they heard that the rabbi who had sent the chickens was coming to town, they decided to come to his lecture. In that lecture, my father spoke about the fact that no matter how far away you are, no matter how much you've done, no matter what you think you've done wrong, every Jew remains a Jew. Every Jew has the opportunity to come back to Yiddishkeit. And they came back to Yiddishkeit. Not only did they come back to Yiddishkeit, but they came eventually to live in Melbourne, and they became stalwarts of the community.
One time, when I was in South Africa, the Rebbe asked me to go to Madagascar. He didn't even know where there's any Jews there. We are trying to find at least one address. Then came, there was a writer, Chaim Shoshkis. He was a traveler. He went to many places and he wrote about it. So he came to Johannesburg and he says he was just now in Madagascar. And there's only one Jew, a doctor, an assimilated doctor. That's all. So he said, Rabbi Weinberg, I heard you want to go, there's nothing to go for.
Also ist dort der Sipo, weil der Rebbe Na'arash ist speziell gefahren, gewesen in Kuros. Der ist speziell genommen, weggefahren in Paris. Und die Idee in einem Hotel treffen nach Jiden, was hat mir gewusst von 10 Millionen. Und es ist ihm zugegangen, haben gesagt, ein junger Mann, ja, in der sich mit einem Essen schommen. Weil was jener Beschaffmeister gesessen und gespielt im Kort. Und danach ist weggegangen zu sich zurück ins Zimmer. Und danach hat jener junge Mann schon über Konto mit ihm gekommen. Und der Funden ist gewachsen, danach am Sprache für ihre Englisch reden.
I wrote to the Rebbe, I'm going to go. So the Rebbe writes a letter to me that he was very pleased that I'm going. Because if it was worthwhile for the Rebbe Marash to go from Vienna to Paris for one Yid, it's certainly worthwhile. And I'm sure you'll find there more than one. Now you'll be going already. The chief rabbi, Rabbi Rabinovitz, from South Africa, got a telegram from somebody that is already 6 months in Madagascar and never had any meat for his family. He's begging to send him some conserve. He has already an address where to go to. I came and I brought him some conservative. And then we found about 8 families, Mashal, Kadam, that came from Iraq. They came from Iraq and they were in Madagascar.
Namehem Yiro vechein Yasu, ach להפיץ לימוד התורה וקיום מצוותיה הנגלה והחסידות ביז הפוצץ המעיינות, in חוצו מתוך שמחה וטוב לבו.